Hello everyone, I'm Sean, alright, and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we've got a quick one, got Red, White and Boom, Impeachment. Now you might remember if you saw the previous video on Red, White and Boom, I looked at two flavours. I actually had three to look at, but I didn't look at this one because the one we had depressurised, like split a little bit around here and it was completely soft. Tea Nutrition, where my girlfriend picked it up from, they didn't answer us on Facebook, but when she went into the shop, when she was next in the office, she swapped it no problem. She just told them what had happened and they just swapped it straight out for a new one. So that's fine. It would have been nice if she could have been a bit less anxious about the situation going in, like if she knew what would happen, if they'd have responded. But you know, I know everybody's more busy than usual at the moment, and I know historically that they've always responded and always been really good at sorting out any problems I've had. So yeah, if you want to know more about the drink, we talk about it in some detail in the previous video. But otherwise, we'll just be looking at the flavour in this. So I won't read the blurb. I didn't like the blurb on the other ones. We got I think that's Richard Nixon. It's a caricature. Did we get a thumbnail for this? Yeah. So we're expecting it to taste of peach. A nice bit of fizz to that. Oh, it's hard to pour into the little glass. The can designs on these are very vivid. They're printed labels then stuck onto the can rather than being printed onto the can. They're nice and vivid, but you know, to feel in your hand it's a bit more tacky. Smells of peach. It's clear. Smells of peach. Cheers. That's really nice. Now in this country we only have 4 flavours of rain. We've got Melon Mania, Lemon Heads, Razzleberry and Sour Apple. If there were to be a peach one, which I'm pretty sure there is in America, but here we don't have a peach one. If there were to be a peach one, I would expect it to taste like this. And there might be some who would say, oh, that's not fair, you should review it on its own merits and stuff. But if you've heard the way we talk about rain, I don't think there's many flavours that come close to rain. So for me to say, what I'm saying when I say this is how I imagine a peach rain to taste like is, come on, reword it in a sensible way. If I were to imagine the best possible sugar-free peach tasting energy drink, this is what it would taste like. You know, rain is like the best possible tasting sour apple one we've had. It's the best possible tasting blue raspberry, the best tasting melon, the best tasting lemon. You know, they've just got the flavours they do. They seem to be really down. It's a poor choice of words, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't imagine a better sugar-free peach flavour than this. I'm not big into peach flavours, but as peach flavours go, I don't see how you could do it any better. It's fantastic. It just tastes of peach. It tastes very, very sweet. Almost sticky. In fact, not almost sticky. It does taste sticky, but you know, I think that's the erythritol in there. You know, from what I've read, that's a sort of sticky sort of sweetener. It's not a very clean sweetener, but it does taste more like sugar than a lot of other sweeteners, but it's got carbs in, like measurable amounts of carbs, which a lot of other sweeteners don't have because they're in, excuse me, they're in there in such tiny amounts. Like sucralose is something like 600 to 1 ratio with sugar. So it's like, you know, if you're looking at 60 grams of sugar, that's 0.1 grams of sucralose to get that amount of sweetness. So yeah, I think all sweeteners have carbs, but it's like how much of it is in there is going to be whether the carbs are measurable. The closer to sugar you get in terms of sweetness by mass, the more measurable carbs are going to be in there, even if it is lower carb and lower calorie than sugar. There's something like sucralose. That's why that's so amazing, because it's got such a high sweetness ratio. That's my understanding of it anyway. I'm not an expert on sweeteners or chemicals or that sort of thing. But yeah, impeachment, I'd say. I'm not big enough into peach flavours to go and seek this out again. It's probably the best, like I say, the best peach flavour I could have expected, but I'm just not really that bothered about peach flavours. If I was to see Red, White and Boom again from Merica Energy, I would either get a flavour I've not had before, because I like trying more flavours, you might have gathered, or I would get the Victory cream soda one, because that is just so unlike anything else. You know, if there was a peach flavoured rain, for instance, you know, you can get that as peach flavoured instead. I mean, I can't think of any other peach flavoured energy drinks off the top of my head. But it is just another fruit flavour. The cream soda one is not just another fruit flavour, it's just so different tasting that I would still choose that. But if you're big into peach, I can see you getting this. So I don't know what your other choices are. Yeah, I think that's the highest praise I could give it. I probably won't get it again, but I would if I liked peach a lot. And yeah, we need to try some other peach flavours to see if anything does come close to this. But I don't see how it can surpass it. Yeah, thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Cheers.